If you're over 65, let me ask you something. How do you feel when you wake up in the morning? Not the version you tell people when they ask politely, but the real version, the one that happens before the coffee, before you smile, before the day distracts you. Do you feel rested? Or do you feel like your body is dragging something invisible? Do you wake up with a calm mind, or with a strange sense of heaviness that you can't explain? The truth is, aging isn't about counting wrinkles or birthdays. It's about learning how to hear your body when it speaks. Doctors say that your body whispers before it screams, and it turns out in early morning is when it whispers the loudest. But most people, especially seniors, are taught to ignore those whispers. They tell themselves, "That's normal." They say, "I'm just tired. It's nothing." They assume everyone feels this way after 65, right? But no, not everyone feels this way. And sometimes those small morning signals are the very first warnings your body gives you before something serious happens. Today, we'll reveal 3 specific morning signs that doctors say can save your life. If you recognize them in time, they're often ignored. They're easy to dismiss, and yet they hold the power to protect your heart, your mind, and your future. This is not a video about fear. It's a video about paying attention with wisdom. Because if you've made it this far in life, you already know that small things matter. A strange twinge, a racing thought, a moment of weakness. It's easy to overlook them until it's too late. So today, give yourself permission to slow down, to reflect, to ask questions, to listen, because this might be the most important video you watch this year, or maybe even in your life. Let's begin with a story that might sound familiar. Let's start with the first morning sign: unexplained fatigue right after waking up. Even after what you thought was a full night's sleep. Most seniors believe it's just part of getting older. "Of course I'm tired," they say. "I'm in my 70s. But doctors warn, consistent morning fatigue could signal something far more serious. One possible cause: poor oxygen flow during the night. Conditions like sleep apnea often go undiagnosed in older adults. The body is trying to rest, but without proper oxygen, it's actually under stress all night long. Another cause is blood sugar imbalance. If you wake up tired, shaky, or dizzy, your blood sugar might have dropped during sleep. And if left unchecked, this could be a sign of prediabetes or even undiagnosed diabetes, conditions that are more common than you think after 60. Morning fatigue might also be your heart quietly calling for help. A tired heart doesn't always show itself through chest pain. Sometimes, it just makes you feel like every morning is a mountain to climb. So if this is you, if you wake up feeling like you already need a nap, don't ignore it. Talk to your doctor. Ask for a sleep study. Ask for a simple blood panel. Don't assume that being tired is normal, because your body might be trying to save your life, one morning at a time. Now let's move to the second sign: hand stiffness or joint pain within the first 30 minutes of waking. If you notice your fingers feel stiff, or it's difficult to grip objects when you get out of bed, this could be more than just normal aging. Doctors refer to this as morning stiffness, and while it can be common, it's not something to ignore, especially if it lasts more than 30 minutes. It may be an early sign of osteoarthritis, or worse, rheumatoid arthritis, an autoimmune disease that causes your body to attack your joints silently over years. The key here is duration. Occasional stiffness is expected, but persistent stiffness, especially with swelling or discomfort, could mean your joints are under attack. Left untreated, joint damage can become permanent, but caught early, there are many ways to slow it down, from natural anti-inflammatory foods to physical therapy and medication. Imagine how many seniors never mention this symptom, brushing it off as just getting old. Meanwhile, their body is sending them a clear message: help me before it gets worse. And that brings us to the third and final sign, something that many seniors feel, but few understand: sudden mood changes or morning anxiety. You wake up with your heart racing, your chest heavy, and your mind clouded with worry. But there's no clear reason why. This is not just stress. It's not just being emotional. Morning anxiety in seniors can be linked to real physical causes, including hormone imbalance, blood pressure changes, or neurological changes related to cognitive decline. In some cases, early-stage Alzheimer's and Parkinson's show up in emotional symptoms long before memory loss becomes obvious. And even without a diagnosis, morning anxiety can drain your energy, affect your appetite, and make every day feel like a burden instead of a blessing. Here's the truth. Your brain and body work together. When one is off balance, the other feels it. And if your mornings are filled with dread instead of peace, your body might be asking for help, gently but urgently. These 3 signs, fatigue, joint stiffness, and sudden mood changes, may seem small, but they are not meaningless. They are early signals that your body is sending to protect you. And now that you recognize them, what will you do? Aging doesn't mean giving up. It means listening deeply to the body that's carried you through every challenge, every joy, every loss, and every victory of your life. These small signs in the morning, they're not interruptions. They're invitations. Invitations to take better care of yourself, to check in with a doctor, to speak openly about how you've been feeling, to prioritize your rest, your peace of mind, your well-being. You've spent your life taking care of others. Now is the time to take care of you. Maybe no one told you that unexplained tiredness could be your heart asking for help. Maybe no one told you that joint stiffness could be stopped, or that your morning anxiety isn't just in your head. But now you know. And the beautiful thing about knowing is that it gives you power. It gives you the chance to act before it's too late. So I want to ask you something. Which of these signs have you felt recently? Was it the fatigue? The stiffness in your hands? The weight in your chest when you open your eyes? Tell me in the comments. You're not alone. And by sharing, you might help someone else who's going through the same thing but didn't have the words until now. This community is here to support you, not with fear, but with facts. Not with shame, but with solutions. And not with judgment, but with compassion. If this video helped you, please consider subscribing. Every week we publish new content designed for people just like you, who want to age with grace, strength, and dignity. And if you know someone, a friend, a parent, a partner, who needs to hear this, send it to them. It might be the message their body has been trying to send for weeks, months, or even years. Thank you for being here. You deserve to feel seen, to feel strong, and to wake up each day with peace in your mind and life in your body. We'll see you in the next video.